Yo, photographer, today I'm going to talk to you how I was so stuck in my photography business for years. And if you don't hear this advice today, you're going to be stuck for years in your photography business, because I wish I had somebody that told me these things sooner, because it took me some time to grow my Facebook following, my Instagram following, and also to get traffic to my website. So yeah, this might be the realest video you ever heard from a photographer, because they don't talk about these things right here I'm going to talk to you about in this video. It's so much fake stuff going on about how to grow a photography business. But today we're going to have a heart-to-heart, one-on-one. And by the time you get to the end of this video, just let me know how impactful it was for your business. So the first thing you have to realize, you have to believe that anything is possible for you. You have to have the Shedeur Sanders, the Deion Sanders mindset. Even though today San Francisco beat down, but Shedeur overall played a great game, right? Comment below and let me know what you think about the game, because only thing I didn't like when Fanning, the tight end, try to catch, hike the ball to the tight end. I don't understand that play. And also when the guy was like, yo, just let the ball drop on the ground and let it roll. You know what I'm saying? So comment below what your take is on the game today. But anyway, you have to have a believe mindset. You have to believe anything is for you. You can also start asking yourself when you get certain ideas, why not you? You feel what I'm saying? Why not you? You're that guy. You're that girl. Do what you do. Figure out the things that you want to do, because we don't believe certain things are possible for us until we start the process. Sometimes it's just starting the process. And that's just the simple things. You don't have to have a mindset of, okay, I want $10,000 a month as a photographer. Just think about if you could make $500 in that week. Let's start there. You see what I'm saying? Then the next following week or a month, let's start the 1,000. Let's start building up these patterns so that you can believe that anything is possible. But you can't believe that anything is possible if you have a big goal at the beginning of the process. We never learn nothing overnight. So you have to come into business just like that. It's just like the kids that we have. It takes a while for them to grow up. They don't grow up overnight. If you look at everything in life, it's a process. If you want to lose weight, it's a process. If you want to gain muscle, it's a process. Growing a business is a process. So don't listen to somebody else out there that has grown their business and don't think yours is going to be a quick, easy, come up. Yo, yours is going to be a process. But once you put that in your mind that it's going to be a process, then you can actually start growing your business from where you're at right now. That's how it works. Start growing slowly. Yeah, you could come up quick, but you have to put in the work for that. Second thing I wish I knew sooner was hearing people tell me no about my offers was the best thing that can happen in business. I would rather somebody tell me no every time they talk to me on the phone. You're probably wondering why, right? Because hearing people say no, now I have the open room to ask them a question yo, why doesn't this offer fit you? Why don't you want to pay $500 for a photo shoot? Why don't you want to pay $3,000 or $4,000 for a wedding? Let me know the data, because you're basically getting the data from that person so you can serve the next person better. Yeah, that person tell you no. Now you can make your offer better to the next person because that person told you no. And maybe don't go with one or two no's. If it's a pattern of no's in your business, then it's okay, 10 people don't tell me no. I maybe need to adjust something in this offer, or even 5 people. Just sometimes it's making that small little move. And then when that next person books and you find out okay, I did adjust the price. I did adjust the deliverables. I adjusted a little small thing in the thing that I'm going to offer the clients. And now they're booking me. So always get comfortable with people telling you no, because no is going to give you the data that you can run off to Get your packages right. Get these things right for the next client. hearing a bunch of no is the best thing that can happen in business, because if a lot of people are telling you yeah, 9 times out of 10 you're cheap. So hearing a bunch of no's is cool, but just make sure that you adjust to the no's so you can get the yes. Third thing I wish I knew sooner was learn how to communicate as a business owner. You're dealing with people out here when you want them to book your services, so you have to start communicating in a way that they understands it. Because that's how people are going to be like, oh, okay, I understand what that person does. Like, say, for instance, if you're doing photo shoots, you're doing weddings, you're doing business owners, you're doing all these different type of niches. Now people out there on social media don't know exactly what you do, and you do everything. Like the hot people that are going to spend a lot of money, they like people that specialize in things. Now that you know this, you can go ahead and start niching down to being that wedding photographer and charging that price. Start at a reasonable price where you're comfortable at, and then start introducing different things in your packages. Learn how to give that client experience, because that's what it boils down to, as far as like you getting from low-end clients to high-end clients. High-end clients want an experience. So being that you work with low-end clients, now you have to think different as far as how high-end people think if you want to make more money, because it's all about the experience with them. Like the people with the low end, they don't care. Like they were like, okay, you cheap, cool, let's go. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't want to stay in that market too long, because they want you to do so much with a little bit of money. But figure out how you can like target the higher end clients slowly but surely. See what they like. You can understand. You go in Chat GPT now and just get better with letting Chat GPT know that you want to do certain things in your business, as far as like get high end clients. What type of video content do I have to create for that? And that's the next thing I'm going to talk to you about, like communication through video content. You might not want to do it, but I started doing it, thinking about it this way. Like if I go on a job, like when I was working on a job, I used to go to that job I didn't like every day. Go to that job, wake up, go to that job, wake up. And then I was like, the supervisor telling me certain things to do on the job, and I was like, you got to do it because you being supervised. So like I became my supervisor with video content. I was like, bruh, either you gonna go to work today and listen to these people, or you gonna sit right here and make some video content. So I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna get ready and drive to work, get out my bed when I don't want to get out my bed, and drive to work and sit there for 8 hours, then come back home, like I might as well just do the video content. This is much easier. I can wake up, come downstairs, do the video content, edit it, and post it. Like, yo, which one you want to do? So I was like, you know what? Yeah, it was uncomfortable trying to get in front of the camera at first, but now it's like, yo, I'm doing this. Like, I believe I can do it, so let's do it. You feel what I'm saying? All that comes into play once you start doing it. You have to just run the play. You know what I'm saying? You just have to run the play if you want better for your business, or if you want a different type of life. That's what it boils down to. So if you want to create content and you're scared, don't be scared. Just figure out how you can get unscared about the process. Make it cool for you. You feel what I'm saying? And so, yeah, now we're going to talk about like my website traffic and all the different type of content I was making for Instagram and Facebook, right? Like, it took time. Like, I literally started doing short form videos for 100 days straight on Instagram. And guess what? I figured out stuff during that time when I was like creating the videos and looking at my analytics, like looking at your numbers and understand exactly what works and what not works with the audience. Because it's not about us. It's about what they want to see. Once you take your feelings out of content and let the content do what it do, and you adjust to the analytics, it's just like what I was saying with the clients that tell you no. Like, adjust to what's going on. That's how you want to make your life better, because you're going to understand what works, what doesn't work, and now you're just not creating what you feel, because you can't create what you feel. You have to create what the audience feels. You can't pay yourself. The audience pays you. So you make sure that you create content that the audience is looking for. And if you're getting value from this video, comment like, yo, this is real talk. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, just make sure that you make your success build, like building blocks, like Michael Jordan, LeBron James, all those high-paying basketball players that are dope. Like, they didn't do this overnight. Like, they build up their time, and they was in the gym. Like, they was doing what they do behind closed doors. It's like figuring this thing out slowly but surely, because after you do certain things for a long period of time, like, you become professional. You see what I'm saying? You want to be a professional photographer. Like, you have to build that up. Like, don't listen to people that $10K a month is going to come for you overnight. Like, yo, they're in their space of $10K because they're put in the work. You are not in that space right now, so you have to put in the work. Like, don't listen to outsiders in your journey. Like, if people are talking to you with common sense, like we're talking right now, you might want to listen to that, because, like, yo, it's real talk out here when you get and you want to do this thing long term. You want to do this the way that you need to do it to run your business, because if you play around with it, like, yo, your business is not going to grow. So you want to do the right things if you want your business to grow, especially if you want to be a full-time photographer. Like, you have to go through these steps, because when your business get in those droughts, like, you can learn from your mistakes in the past to get out of those droughts. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, nobody told me this when I first started. I just figured, like, yo, I was about to get out here and grab my camera and quit my job, but I went through a lot of different, like, times in my business. I went to high end, the low end. Like, it was tough times. It was times I was balling. It was different type of situations in my business that I had to grow and learn. And I wish I knew some of these things I talked to you about in this business. Like, just be patient. That's the biggest one, being patient. Once you be patient and understand the process, you can wake up, go to sleep, do it again. Wake up, go to sleep, do it again. Just understanding the process. Every day is going to get better and better and better as long as you're reaching for that goal. But if you're not concentrated on one, like, laser focus, one niche, like, yo, it's not going to work. I wish I could, like, sugarcoated or whatever, but it's not going to work. So yeah, I'm starting this shoot to get paid community where I want my photographers to come into the group, and we're going to talk to each other. I'm going to teach you marketing. We're going to stay on your ass and just make sure that you grow your business, because it's the only way that you need to do it. Like, growing your business through marketing is what you need to do. Once you understand marketing, like, yo, the game is over. You can do what you want to do. So yeah, comment shoot to get paid in the comments. So yeah, let me know how you feel about this video. Let me know if anything, like, hit you right here in this video. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, yo, just check out this video in the meantime, and I'm out. Chew.